Your body performs 37 billion chemical reactions every second. Right now, as you're watching this video, your cells are making decisions about survival, repair, and energy that will determine how you feel for the rest of your life. But here's what will shock you. Most people never let their body access its most powerful healing mode. When you fast, you're not just skipping meals, you're activating ancient biological programs that have kept humans alive for hundreds of thousands of years. These programs are so sophisticated that modern medicine is just beginning to understand how they work. The first thing that happens when you start fasting might surprise you. Within 12 hours of your last meal, your body begins producing new stem cells. These are the master cells that can become any type of cell your body needs. Heart cells, brain cells, liver cells, skin cells. It's like having a repair crew that can fix anything, but they only come to work when the construction site is quiet. Here's the science behind why this happens. When you're constantly eating, your body is focused on one job, processing the incoming food. All of your cellular energy goes toward digestion, absorption, and storing excess calories as fat. But when food stops coming in, your body switches from construction mode to maintenance mode. This switch activates something called autophagy, which literally means self-eating. Before you get concerned, this isn't your body eating itself in a destructive way. It's your body eating the parts of itself that are damaged, old, or dysfunctional, like a cellular recycling program. Think of autophagy like spring cleaning for your cells. Over time, your cells accumulate damaged proteins, dysfunctional organelles, and cellular debris. When you're eating regularly, your cells are too busy processing nutrients to clean house. But during fasting, they finally have time to take out the trash. The autophagy process is so important that the scientist who discovered exactly how it works, Yoshinori Osumi, won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2016. This isn't alternative medicine. This is cutting-edge science that explains why fasting has been used for healing throughout human history. But autophagy is just the beginning of what happens during fasting. Around hour 16, your body starts producing ketones. These are molecules that your brain can use for fuel instead of glucose. Here's what's remarkable. Your brain actually works better on ketones than it does on sugar. Studies show that ketones provide 25% more energy to brain cells than glucose. They also stimulate the production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which helps grow new brain cells and protect existing ones. This is why many people report mental clarity and focus improvements during fasting. The ketone production process also triggers changes in your hormones that most people never experience. Growth hormone, which is responsible for cellular repair and regeneration, can increase by 2,000% during a 24-hour fast. To put that in perspective, growth hormone therapy costs thousands of dollars per month, but your body produces it naturally when you fast. Between hours 18 and 24 of fasting, something even more dramatic happens. Your immune system begins regenerating itself. Old, tired immune cells are broken down and recycled, while new, more effective immune cells are created from stem cells. This immune system renewal is particularly important as we age because our immune function naturally declines over time. Fasting essentially gives you a younger, more responsive immune system. Some studies suggest this is one reason why people who practice intermittent fasting tend to live longer and have lower rates of age-related diseases. Around the 24-hour mark, if you continue fasting, your body begins a process called neurogenesis, the creation of new brain cells. For decades, scientists believed that adult brains couldn't generate new neurons. We now know that's wrong, and fasting is one of the most powerful triggers for brain cell regeneration. The new brain cells created during fasting aren't random. They're specifically designed to improve learning, memory, and stress resilience. This is your brain literally upgrading itself to handle whatever challenges you might face. But here's where the science gets really interesting. The benefits of fasting don't just happen during the fast, they continue for days and weeks afterward. The stem cells created during fasting continue working long after you start eating again. The cellular cleanup continues. The improved insulin sensitivity persists. This is why people who fast regularly often report that they feel better on their eating days too. The fasting periods create biological momentum toward health that carries over into every aspect of their life. The hormonal changes during fasting also explain why it's so effective for weight loss beyond just the calorie restriction. When you fast, insulin levels drop significantly, which allows stored fat to be accessed for energy. At the same time, norepinephrine increases, which speeds up fat burning. But the weight loss from fasting is different from the weight loss from calorie restriction. During fasting, your body preferentially burns fat while preserving muscle mass. During regular dieting, you often lose muscle along with fat, which slows down your metabolism. The cellular changes during fasting also improve your ability to handle stress. The mild stress of fasting activates cellular stress response pathways that make you more resilient to other types of stress. It's like a vaccine for stress, a small, controlled dose that makes you stronger. One of the most remarkable discoveries about fasting is its effect on inflammation. Chronic inflammation is at the root of most modern diseases: heart disease, diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's. Fasting dramatically reduces inflammatory markers throughout the body. The anti-inflammatory effect happens because fasting activates the vagus nerve, which controls the body's rest and digest response. When the vagus nerve is activated, it releases anti-inflammatory compounds that calm down overactive immune responses. This is why many people with autoimmune conditions report improvements during and after fasting. Their immune system gets a chance to reset and stop attacking healthy tissue. The science of fasting reveals something profound about human biology. Your body is designed to thrive during periods without food. The healing mechanisms activated by fasting are built into your DNA. They've been tested and refined over hundreds of thousands of years of human evolution. Modern life, with its constant availability of food, actually prevents these healing mechanisms from activating. By incorporating regular fasting into your life, you're not doing something extreme. You're returning to the natural rhythm your body expects and needs. Your body is already equipped with the most sophisticated healing system ever discovered. Fasting simply gives it permission to do what it's designed to do. The science shows us that the power to heal, regenerate, and optimize is already inside you, waiting for the right conditions to activate.